The assumptions of location have to be questioned all the time. The projections kind of provoke a recombination of ideas, of visuals, of characters into the landscape and into that edge between the city and the water. That border between the kind of bustling city and millions of years of geographic time. That allows the work to ask people to question their position in that time and space, and to look at some of these notions of when they pull the phone out of their pocket and look at it. Where did that come from? What are they doing? Where are they moving to?
What got you interested in this subject matter in the first place and really drew you to the Hudson River to make a work about the Hudson River?
One of the wonderful things about the river is that it seems to have a unique identity. It's perpetual, which makes it this very interesting link between the past and the present, almost like a form of electricity, this kind of current going both ways, bringing in energies from other places and turning it into a kind of generator of creativity, of ideas, of social experimentation. And I wanted to connect that to the history of technology in various ways. And this is something that's a kind of backbone behind the piece.
You're really breaking outside of the form of just a traditional boundary for projection. Where did that all come from?
I've been able to sort of lose the boundary of the frame and not take the assumption of the classic rectangular form. And I like to take that energy of the moving image and put it out into the gantry, which has many different surfaces, and to look at the notion of landscape in another way for this moment, which connects back to the first art movement in America, which was the Hudson River School of Landscape Painting.
It totally relates to the influence machine. Do you want to talk about that project from the year 2000 and how that influenced some of your approach to a new public exhibition in 2018?
The influence machine was a big moment for me because it allowed me to realize some ideas that I had about public space, about interacting with architecture, with nature and the parks, and to get out into this public arena where people would stumble upon the work in different ways. And Tear of the Cloud is really meant to be a companion piece for that.
I'm curious to know what your hopes are for the public response to this piece.
My fantasy is to get people to connect across the board creativity as an engine in the region. There's a lot of dark activities here, but always we were moving forward. Hopefully we were moving forward and progressing and learning from our mistakes. With this piece, I want my message to be that creativity is the right way forward.